You guys always ask me, in my lives, when I'm doing my sessions, why am I using a comb, right? I use the comb kind of, half of the time when I'm doing my session. So in this video right here, I'm gonna explain to you what comb to get, when you should comb, why you should comb, how you should comb, if you should comb, all of that, all right? These answers will be in this video. Make sure you pay attention. You don't wanna miss it. It's your boy 360 Jeezy. Stay tuned. 360 Jeezy. Alright, so first things first, what comb you should get. I always like using these Teasing combs right here. These combs right here are great for pull. It definitely, adds a nice pull to your hair. But it all depends on how long you're actually woofing. If you're woofing heavy, I would go with a comb like this, a more wider tooth comb. That way you could, use this side if you're, you're woofing kind of medium, but then on this side, if you're heavy woofing, you can also use that side as well. But mainly I use these Teasing combs right here. Alright, so when should you comb? You should comb when you're woofing. I like to comb only when I'm woofing. The only reason why you should comb when you're woofing is because the hair, if you got a cut down to a 1.5, there's no purpose for the teeth to run through the scalp and basically pull anything. What you're trying to do is get the comb to pull your hair. That's why you want to be woofing, alright? Don't use it on a fresh cut. It's not gonna work. Okay, it's just gonna glide through your hair and you're just gonna be wasting time. So only comb when you're woofing. So let's get into the reasons why you should comb. The reason why I comb is, hold on, let me get a little closer. The reason why I comb is because I want to get what's closest to the scalp. I want to pull what's closest to the scalp. All this hair on top is getting cut off anyway, right? So what you want the comb to do is reach the area that's closest to your scalp and basically have the teeth of this pull the hair constantly. Every time you comb, you're going all the way down to the scalp and pulling that underneath layer, all right? The hair on top is getting cut off anyway, so you really don't have to focus on the top too much. But when it comes to creating depth, that's the only thing that I look for. That's why I use curl enhancing smoothie. Now I'm not using that now because I already created the depth in my waves, but as far as like using the comb, what you want to do is just try to reach the scalp as much as possible. And I could give you an example of how this is beneficial, but it could kind of hurt you at the same time, because if you overwoof, there's nothing that you can do. So overwoofing, I'll give you an example. There's no shot to Sir Cruz, but when Sir Cruz did that heavy woof that he did, he came out and got his hair cut from me. I cut it down and I noticed the back of the ear, didn't have the defined waves like everything else. And that's because whatever comb he was using wasn't reaching down to the scalp. And he had so much hair on his head that it really couldn't, you know what I'm saying? No matter how long the comb was, it wasn't gonna reach down to that ear level and really pull that area. So overwoofing is extremely no-no. There's no reason to go 6 months, 9 months. There's no reason to go that long, all right? You're just kind of prolonging the process when you could do multiple woofs like 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, you know what I mean? And just keep doing that. That way you'll progress a lot faster instead of losing progress waiting all that time. You really want to be real careful if you get this comb too, because this can really, like this right here is plastic, so it can really stab you in the head. So when you do decide to go pick this comb up, make sure you kind of be careful, because this comb is dangerous. But there are other combs out there too that's a lot better as far as like, the point that it has on this is kind of extreme, but you got some out there that's, pretty rounded. I comb for about, I honestly comb for about whatever half of the session that I'm finna do. Like say I'm gonna go an hour, I comb for at least 30 minutes. And this is all while woofing. I don't want you guys to think that this is like, oh, you need to comb, you know, and you're not even woofing or you're barely woofing. Like, nah, make sure that it's really a woof before you actually start combing. So combing is very important to me because it actually, you know, pulls the hair underneath, like I said. So yeah, get your comb sessions in, man. Combing is important. Ultimately, put in the work, man. The more work you put in, the more time you spend on it, the better your waves is gonna be. But that's it, you guys. I don't wanna make this video too long. I just wanted to come on here and basically explain to you guys why I comb and the reasons behind it. If you like this video, you found it informative, and you feel like somebody needs to know about this, make sure you smash the like button, make sure you share it, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you are new, all right? More videos to come. I'm on my comeback right now, all right? The progress that I got right now is crazy, okay? It's crazy. It's your boy 360 Jeezy, and I'm out of here. Peace.